What's up, everyone? Welcome to another edition of Tarun's Thoughts. My name's Tarun Shetty. These are my thoughts. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Friday, people. It's Friday. This is a glorious Friday, people. I think it's just magical every day. I was on the phone with Apple for like 2 hours this morning. That was my start. I was trying to sync my mom's photos to my phone, and it was just a complete train wreck. I mean, these phones in general just bring chaos. Remember the time when there weren't any phones in our life? I'm old enough where I'm part of their generation that we didn't have phones in high school. And then I got my first phone like in college, but we didn't have like iPhones and stuff. We had like these flip razor phones with like no photos. Like this is like, I know, like a dinosaur to like kids watching this, but it's the truth. And I think back sometimes to just simplicity of life. Like I was reading about that Alex Jones guy, conspiracy dude, and the guy filed for personal bankruptcy. He's the guy that said Sandy Hook didn't happen. I mean, what a psycho. But you got to think this guy would be nowhere on the map if it wasn't for the power of the internet, right? I mean, internet just changed everything and gave people power. E-commerce, I mean, Bezos, I would even say that it's almost comparable to the Industrial Revolution, like when cars came out, like the phones just changed everything. I mean, the digital, how powerful it is, how lives have been impacted. I mean, money changing hands, world economies affected. I can't be the only person who's worried about TikTok. I mean, this is a Chinese-owned company. Who knows what information is being shot over to these Chinese governments that's going to haunt us. But I'm like, well, at least I can watch some slutty 20-year-olds dance. It's worth it. Gee, I'm going to edit that out probably. Probably not. One guy that shot to internet fame recently was that guy Andrew Tate. He's that bald-headed dude with like the goatees, like this former kickboxer. And I guess they were saying he's like misogynistic towards women. I've seen a few of his videos, and he says a lot of good things, but I can also see how a lot of his videos, are kind of, he's like, oh yeah, guys are responsible for women. They kind of own them in marriage, and, they're responsible for their safety. I mean, this is the way he phrases things, like, dude, relax. Sometimes I do think that people just say stuff to get attention because you can't go anywhere in the middle. Like I was talking to Luck about this, my friend. And you've got to be one side or the other. I mean, that's why politics is such a big deal on the internet, because you're either on the left or the right. I mean, nobody cares about someone who's like, oh yeah, I'm in the middle and I agree with everybody. That's boring to watch. Likewise, you see these guys making these opinions about, women. They're like, oh, never get married. Like these red pill dudes, like just stay single. I mean, they're extremists, essentially. And that's the only way you can stand out from the noise. I mean, even this right here, this vlog, I mean, what am I saying any different that you can find anywhere else aside from the fact that I'm some dude that you've watched for years? I just sent my friend Darren this video. It was this TikTok video with Joe Rogan and Rick Rubin, that music producer. And Joe Rogan was saying how, the danger about the internet is now everybody's just trying to make it, and they're just imitations of other people. So nobody's being original. And I wholly agree with that. I mean, look, I can't tell you how many people I see trying to be like Joe Rogan, trying to be like Bill Burr. Even me, I'm like, am I trying to be someone, like making this vlog? I really do try to, have my own opinions and, stand on my own 2 feet. That's why I don't like watching stand-up comedy. I don't want my brain to be infiltrated by what I see on stage. Like, I want a unique point of view. And really, I think the only way I have that is through my writing. Go buy my books. But, buying a book, I understand reading is a whole other thing. So, I don't know. I just think the internet is just, different iterations of people over and over again. And some people rise to the top, others don't. I mean, there's always going to be that new person. I mean, just think. Isn't that kind of mind-blowing? A year from now, there's going to be someone completely new and fresh that we've never heard of that's going to be all over the internet. I mean, these people come and go like every 5 minutes. A comedian told me, who's my age, he's like, we're really lucky because we're in that age group where we weren't like aged out of the internet. Like I still know how to like do things and edit and use my computer. Some people don't at all. But like when I go to comedy clubs, I see people with like lapels, you know, they've got their tripods, like these shitty comedians fully understand, you know, that they've got to record their set, put it on TikTok, put it on Instagram. Like that's really the only way you can you know, bypass the gatekeepers and make some noise for yourself. I think that's one reason why I really haven't pushed the whole TikTok thing. You know, like, look, I'm a good dancer. I was on a dance show. I mean, I danced for years. I took classes. But I don't want to be on TikTok dancing every, you know, 3 minutes. Like that doesn't appeal to me, just to get, you know, followers, you know, which has nothing to do with my brand at all, right? Like I'd rather make my brand be comedy than, you know, be breakdancing on a pool table or something. That's why I started that vlog with Luck. I was like, hey man, we like talking to each other. I talk to you a few times a week. Let's just record this and put it on the internet. See if anybody likes it. Maybe they might hate it. The point is you have to just keep rolling along. And I don't know, maybe you'll catch a spark. I hope you guys have a great week. Thanks for watching. Take care.